If a man has not come into the revelation of the necessity of something, he won't do it. One of the, somebody like Edward McKendry Bounce. If you have not studied Edward McKendry Bounce, how did you learn how to pray? The man is a prince. He's a prince on the matter of prayer. When I study his books, I don't read. I don't read to know. I read to have encounter. Anytime I open his books those days, I'm always on fasting. I say I want to encounter. His words are like liquid fire. How did you study him and you are normal? Edward McKendry Bounce. Power through prayer. I said, what is this? I took it. When I took it, as I was reading it, it was like oven fresh bread. That's how I feel when I read. His walls are literally leaping out. Fire was burning in it. And in those seasons, are you hearing what I'm saying? There were people that I chose. I didn't just stumble on this prayer thing by luck. No. You don't do this kind of thing. It's a whole season of building up my capacity in the mysteries that is prayer. I kept loading myself. Edward McKendry Bound, the full 5-in-1 anthology on prayer. I bought the book. I was chewing it. I was not reading. I was chewing it. When I finish chewing, I regurgitate and start chewing again. I said, what is this? What is this? One of his greatest quotes that changed my life. He said, prayer that has not moved your heart cannot move the heart of God. Certainly the hand of God cannot move until his heart moves. He said, prayer. There is another quote that he said. He said, prayer that draws answer from God ascends by fire. He said, prayer ascends by fire. He said, oh priest, why is there only smoke, no fire on your altar? Until we see fire. Until we see fire. I said, what is this? Those days my tongue says, when I read that book, I felt offended. I was offended by what he was saying. I was very angry with him. I said, are you saying that my tongue is not a tongue? What do you mean by what you are saying? He said, that souls crack by groaning. It is that time I started hearing the word groaning. I said, but I'm speaking in tongues already. I heard the word groan, travail. Listen to me. This is the secret of revivals. There are prayers that birth revival. It's not that thing you are doing. All the revivalists that I read, they have one word that is consistent. Even though they talk about prayer, they don't just talk about prayer in any context. You always hear the word travails, 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 bedpangs, travails, bedpangs, groanings, sighs, weepings, cries. So those days I gathered Edward McKendry Bound, kept. Leonard Ravenhill, kept. Charles G. Finney. It was when I read Finney that I found out that one of the weapons of revival is utterance. One of the most important weapons of awakenings is utterance. It's not only prayer. That is why God paired Finney and Papa Nash. Are you getting it? Once groaning stop. Anytime a man speaks in great utterance that awakes people, is because there is prayer somewhere. If the person is not praying, somebody is praying. Once groanings and travails dry up, the person dries up. That's how it works. Finney will come in a city 3 days, 2 weeks before he has landed. The prevailing prince of prayer, Father Nash, he will come, stay there and start groaning. One day they said that Finney entered the place. A woman told him that there is a man here. He has been in the barn and he has not eaten. He's groaning. He's groaning like animal, and I cannot ascertain the sound that he's making. It's not today that he started. He said the man was groaning with with sighs that cannot be deciphered. He said, the pain and agony. Those are the words I used to hear. That's why when I hear people say revival and they are doing other things, I say, which revival? If you don't know where you are coming from, you will not know where we are going. There is nothing new. History repeats itself. Revivals are born in the pains of agony. Look for where man agonizes. That's where revival comes. Revival is not an organizing, it is an agonizing. It can't be born without pains. When I read men like Ravenhill, he came and said revival tarries because there is scarcity of tears. I said, Lord, bless me with tears. Give me tears so that a generation can born with genuine, pure streams of revival. Not something that is a packaging and organized, something that is raw and liquid, moving like a tornado. It can't be stopped. It's like what is testified in the scripture. Jesus was speaking about himself. He said, I'm a stone, I'm a stone. Anybody that falls on me will be broken. Anybody that I fall upon will be shattered into pieces. When a revival is born on the throes of travails, pains, groanings, sighs, weepings, cries, pains. That's all I heard in the book. I was reading a book, all I'm seeing is pains, travails, weepings, groanings. We have not done anything. Help me, Jesus, help me. Help me. Take me into new depths in prayer. Take me into new depths. 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 Take me. Brothers and sisters, there are depths in prayer. Take me, Jesus. Prayer responds to men like wisdom. You see, it's like prayer is not sure that you really want to pray. It's like that. It's not really sure. So it will just be checking whether you still have several other options outside of him. So if you still have other options outside of prayer, you will never receive the grace to pray. Genuine grace for prayer doesn't come on people that still have other options. There is a way you cry in prayer as if that is the only way. Then chambers in prayer will start opening up. That man has stumbled on necessity.